In this vlog, we will see how to make a HTTP network call in Flutter application. So, in this particular vlog, we will be looking at the request method get. So, for which we need to add the dependencies here HTTP and the version is 0.12.1. So, we need to add these dependencies in the pubspec file and try to update the latest version of the dependencies when you are trying this tutorial. So now let us dive into the code. So in the main.dart we need to start initializing with the void main, and we are considering the same myapp default class which is extending a stateful widget here. So we need to create a state of myapp state, and we are extending it with the state of myapp class here. So here you can see the same, and here we are providing a title. We are in this particular tutorial we are fetching the comments of the user based on their id. So the title is fetch comments here, and we have provided the default theme data color here. And in the home we are extending a scaffold inside which we are providing a default app bar in which a title. We are providing the fetch data with http call. So inside the body we have provided the future builder so that we can fetch the data in and provide the data onto the screen with the help of the snapshot here. So now let us look at the model class here. So in the post comments, so this is a model class we have used to extract the comments from the API call. So here we have considered three variables: id, email and body here. And now let us move to the network.dot file here, and here we have specified a fetch post method which is an asynchronous method. Here we are providing a JSON URL here, and we will wait for the result, and if the response is success we will be returning the data, and if else the response is failed then we will be throwing an exception here. So when the response is success we will be moving back to the model class, and from here we will be parsing the data based on their key values. So with the help of this model class we will be storing the data and then populating the same to the screens. Here as you can see we are returning a column inside which we are providing two text fields here, each one for displaying the email address and the body of the comments. So here we have provided some default styling here for the text views and a padding for both of them to maintain a sufficient space in between them. So if there is any error in the generation of the data we will be throwing a snapshot error here through a text widget again. So till the data is loaded, the user will be populated with a circular progress indicator, and once the data is successfully loaded then the indicator will be invisible and the data will be populated onto the screen. So now let us see the output of this application. So here you can see the title and the body. So actually it's not the title, it's an email. So now let us rerun the code, and you can see it's the email here and the body. So now let us check with the API call here. This is the API we are using to fetch the data, and here you can see the email address and the body. We have passed the same into our application here. So this is the way how we make a HTTP network call in the request method get here. So here we have used a request method get here in HTTP to fetch the data, and in the coming tutorials we will be seeing how to post a data in HTTP. The code for this tutorial is available in the description section below, and if you are having any queries in the implementation do let me know in the comment section below. And if you like this tutorial do like, share and subscribe to our channel for more interesting content on Flutter.